Hello, friends. Welcome to Wine and Design on Potty Mouth Planners. I feel like that was a sucky intro, but we can't do it over. So whatever. Hey, y'all. Happy wine. I can't. Don't work like that. But it's cool. Hey, y'all. Happy wine. It's okay. We good. Hey, y'all. I'm trying to say this again. Y'all gonna keep interrupting me now. Happy Wine and Design Sunday. I hope that you guys are well and you had an amazing weekend, that you are having a relaxing, super chill Sunday filled with rest or excitement, whatever your preference is, honey. I feel like Sundays should be made for rest so that you can be ready to kick Monday's ass. But that is just my personal opinion. But anywho. Okay, thanks. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I just hit y'all with my planner. Yep, that's husband in the background making noise because that's what he does. That's okay though. Huh? What I need earbuds for? We are drinking water today. Yep, great value.
Y'all know how P get me. She drank.
Whatever.
Boy.
That's what we're having. And I did not pick out any stickers. So I think we're gonna throw it back. You coming here so loud. I think we're gonna throw it back to a good old Simply Gilded playing with me. We got some stuff to talk about, y'all.
We got
some wait until I'm gonna wait until I can if you want me to.
It's your world.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait until a few more friends come in and we're gonna chat it up a little bit. My head is hurting. I don't know where. Anyway. Lots of sound effects. So I'm just flipping through some old Simply Gilded kits. Oh, excuse me. This one's cute. Let's see, we have the days of the week. We got a couple of boxes. We got some bows and numbers and stuff. Sure, let's go with this one. Is it okay with you, love?
Sure.
Okay. You look like you got opinions, so I was asking. Ain't nobody here yet. What y'all doing? Everybody all hugged up on this Sunday? I ain't mad at it.
This is after Valentine's Day crew, so you gotta all the side piece stuff.
I was sorry, these the side. You can't say side chicks because men can be on the side too.
The side pieces.
Hey Raz. So
that's right, Raz. So you ain't no.
So are you trying to say our whole audience is side pieces? Because there wasn't nobody here.
That's Michelle.
You weren't here either. So
no,
what you was doing? Who got you on the side?
Some hoe in up. I won't wait up.
How are you this Sunday, Raz? Hey, Michelle. There you go. So y'all just late. Y'all ain't no hoes. Because D'Angelo was insinuating that my audience was full of side pieces.
No, I said Michelle. Not Michelle. I said Raz wasn't, but definitely Michelle.
Michelle said who a side piece. So nobody was on here. And so I was like, where everybody at? And he was saying, this is the weekend after Valentine's Day. So this when all the side pieces get to celebrate. And so like I said, he was insinuating that my audience was full of side pieces. I was
insinuating that Michelle's side pieces was taking her to root. What's it called? TGI Fridays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this. What you getting out? You getting out something else?
Yeah. Let me get you some dots.
Okay. So then am I not using this kit?
Hey, you just go with that perfectly.
Okay. Are you picking what I'm planning with? This does not go with this perfectly, but I'll make it work.
You don't go with that perfectly?
I guess it's all right. It's cool. You're right. It got some colors in there.
Thank you.
Hey, Rachel. Brad said she listening as she does her hair. And Michelle said we his audience too. True that.
Oh, this right here.
No, this is good. Thank you. So I picked out this kit. D'Angelo picked out dots to go with it. I don't know where all this stuff gonna go, but we'll make it work.
We're gonna make it on now.
Yeah. Let me see if I got some little washi strips in here, I think.
Hey, y'all ever had a song in y'all head that just stays there for no wait, say live in your head rent free?
Mm-hmm. I have.
Yeah.
It varies from time to time. When I hear something, it'll just get stuck.
I keep hearing, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's gonna be a beautiful day.
I don't know
Make the
that one.
sunshine, sunshine. That God, hot to my when you're trying to execute the shit, you get the goddamn song.
Okay. Oh boy, you let him pick. Yes, he is helping me get prepared. We might go with this rainbow here.
You don't make the rules, Michelle. Rachel,
I
Raz,
do
I
like
say
the
hey to
floral
Michelle.
too, though. We'll do one of
Say
those.
hey to Rachel. Hey, Rachel. We're ecstatic that you're here. You and Raz.
We're ecstatic. Everybody's here. How y'all Sunday going?
Except for Michelle.
Stop it, D'Angelo. How's everybody's Sunday? It's alright. They're struggling to get up the street. Jesus, took them forever.
Y'all could hear it, but somebody was struggling.
My song is D'Angelo not supposed to be.
Don't repeat that. You just had to repeat it, huh?
That'd be like you reading the Mari comments.
This shit be funny.
No, it don't.
Michelle shouldn't be funny.
All right. Now that the gang's all here, that's a really nice. It writes so good. That's from Raz and Shout. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do my walk of shame and show y'all my planner for last week. Just get it out the way. There it is. It's nothing more than what I wrote in here when we were all together. Rachel said, I'm having an amazing day. Yay! I just ordered my new laptop. Congratulations. Michelle said my Sunday is going good. How are you guys Sunday? It's pretty good. I just got off a call about social media and trying to get Potty Mouth planners together, which we're going to talk about because I think wine design might be coming to an end, at least in its current form, but we're going to talk about it. But our Sunday is going good. I think I'm getting a little bit of a headache. I don't know what's up. Maybe from staring at the computer screen for a while. It's a B-Day gift to me. Whoop, whoop. When's your birthday, Rachel?
Where'd you get it from?
Well, P, at least it's pretty. Thank you. It was pretty. Or yes, it's a pretty spread. I wish I would have used it. I got to figure it out because I don't know what's going on with my planner. I think I'm about to overhaul that too, but we'll see. Her birthday is the 23rd. Oh, awesome. All right, I got to make a note so I can wish you happy birthday.
Hey, Google.
What was I about to say? Oh,
Make a note to wish Rachel happy birthday on the 23rd this month.
I don't think you're supposed to say this month, but anyway, it was just the 23rd. Rachel, D'Angelo said, where'd you get your laptop from? I got it from the HP website. They are having a President's Day sale.
Oh. Cool. We think I get it from Best Buy because what you said?
So I was telling D'Angelo, I watch a lot of different content creators on YouTube. And like a lot of the ones that do lifestyle and blogging and stuff like that, I had heard a couple of them recently say that they always get their cameras from Best Buy. Like even if you find a better price or something somewhere, they still buy theirs from Best Buy because apparently Best Buy has like really great warranty or whatever. And I believe, don't quote me because I'll come on here and lie to y'all in a minute. I don't be meaning to, but I will. But I believe that both of them said for the life of the camera, like the warranty is for the life of the camera and you can take it back to Best Buy if something's wrong with it and they'll try to fix it. And if they can't fix it, then I don't know if they give you what you paid for the camera or if they give you what the camera is currently priced at. But basically they give you your money back in the form of a Best Buy gift card, of course, but you can then go purchase you another camera. So it's basically like a replacement program, but they give you the money and then you buy another one. And I was telling D'Angelo, I was like, well, we need to look into that and see if it's for all of their electronics, because if it is, then I would definitely buy the computer from there because that's a really great deal. And back in the day, whenever we used to get cell phones, we always used to get them through Best Buy because the Geek Squad warranty thing was like so great. Like if anything happened to your phone, no questions asked, you bring it in, they give you a loaner while they're attempting to fix your phone. And then once they fix, basically the same thing. Like once they fix it, you go back and get it. If they can't fix it, then they replace the phone. I think they changed it, and that was why we stopped getting phones through Best Buy. But yeah, they used to have that same like really great warranty on their cell phone. So that's what we were looking into. If they have it on computers as well, and then we were going to get the computer through Best Buy. That was a lot of words.
It was.
Sorry.
You got them out too,
Michelle said, Rachel, I'm about to go check it out. Happy early birthday, Rachel. All right, y'all. So here's what we using. And then we can talk about some things. So We got this. This was a oops kit from Sticker Guru. Like it's actually supposed to be foiled. All the stuff in black is supposed to be foiled. But for whatever reason, the foiling didn't work out. I don't know. I bought it in like a oops bundle or whatever a while ago. But it's about to start getting warm here. I think D'Angelo said next week we're supposed to be in like the 70s,
80.
even though it was fucking freezing yesterday.
80, bro.
Oh, 80. We supposed to get up to 80 next week.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 times. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a spring kit. I mean, I need to get my seeds planted.
But don't get too anxious because you finna go right back to getting cold. I promise you that.
Gotcha.
It's just a glimpse of all the bullshit.
Yeah, Georgia weather will fuck you like that, but we'll see.
Right now we in for our 4th winter.
And so, given this kit, I'll let y'all help me pick if you don't mind. Should we do this rainbow washi here at the top? Let me roll it out a little bit so y'all can see what it looks like. Ooh. So there's the rainbow washi. I think that would be pretty with this. Oop. Hopefully y'all can see that. Rainbow, little pastel rainbow. And then we have this floral. I don't think I need to roll that one out, but this one right here. So it's like a black line floral with little pink flower buds on it. Really, Cameron? Or phone? This phone be tripping with its focusing. So yeah, so what do you guys think? Michelle said rainbow. Bet. We are supposed to be 73 on Thursday. Wow, I'm jelly of the warm weather. Yeah, Rachel was telling me, she said in Chicago, they don't get warm till May. I was like, no, man, we'll be sweating here in March.
That's not true.
That rainbow washi is a perfect match.
We won't get real warm until like our stuff won't really start changing on until May.
No, that is not true.
I promise. Listen, y'all. This is what I'm telling you. Y'all have to remember this. Stein test. I mean,
yes, because we know D'Angelo gives us perfect information.
So right now we're at the end of February.
Mm-hmm.
We won't start really truly seeing spring weather 100% where it's not getting cold anymore until May. Right now we're going to be experiencing sporadic warm back to cold. Warm back to cold. Like it's gonna be. This is when the cold and the flu season for really kick up because your body not gonna know what the hell going on.
Okay.
You're gonna go outside with shorts and a bubble jacket on because you're gonna be so damn confused.
Okay.
I'm surprised Pierce knows like she ain't been living here.
I do know this, and I know that it is about to get warm as fuck.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But anyway,
how much you gonna put on?
I ain't putting nothing on it. For somebody that don't like to bet, why you been wanting to bet so much?
When I know it's a true thing, I bet the shit out of it.
Okay, whatever. Rad said Virginia weather is the same as Georgia weather.
See, Rad's know what time it is.
Okay. What else, sir? Yes, oh yeah, I got to focus on putting washi down. D'Angelo, talk to the ladies, please. Really? You had a lost words?
I had a mind. My mind's playing at the cardboard. It was something from the action.
Why is my head hurting? I don't like this.
I don't know. So what y'all think about her and her get ready to pop my planners as far as being on YouTube?
I didn't tell them anything yet.
Oh, you did?
No. I thought we were going to talk about it.
You said it might be?
Yes, I said it might be, but I ain't actually told them nothing.
Okay, well, I'll say it.
So then since D'Angelo segued into it so lovely, it was suggested to me that, wait a minute, Rad said we usually stay consistently above 65 or 70 late April into May. I support P in whatever direction she goes. Thank you, Michelle.
Michelle, you know what? You one of them people that when people be on drugs, you be like, just it's okay, just as long as they not dead. Just leave them alone. That's how
so
you
dramatic.
Are. That's how you are.
What's
the word for that? Enabler. You are an enabler, man.
Okay. Anywho.
And at your right age, you shouldn't be doing that.
Let's see. So we're gonna go over here because I think I got something to use for the dates. So anyway, y'all.
I said wait to some.
What? So it was suggested that I get rid of or stop doing YouTube. Basically, since I'm not currently putting out content anywhere, which I am on YouTube, this live. But and I'm trying to get better at doing content that I should focus my energy more on Instagram. I have a lot larger audience on Instagram, and things generally convert better on Instagram. Like we've been doing wine and design for what, about at least 2 years consistently. Consistent is relative, but we be here most of the time. And we still at, how many followers I got? Can you look it up? I think we got 99.
Yeah, and a half.
It just won't do. We haven't even broke 100. And Instagram, where I don't post anything, I got, I think, like 1,200 on there, which in the grand scheme of things is still not a lot. But I was just told that's where I should focus my energy. And like I told D'Angelo, we can still do wine and design on Instagram. I would have to figure out my setup and stuff. But I think it's definitely coming to an end on YouTube. But then I'm also a rebel and I don't like people telling me what to do. And so I might continue to do my own thing. Who knows?
She's very much anti people telling her shit.
So I don't know. But I understand what they're saying, and I think it makes sense. I don't know. I personally just love YouTube and I want to create content on YouTube. But if the content ain't getting me nowhere, I also understand, not doing it. And also, I do know too that lives are not for growth. Lives are for engagement, which is what we do. We get on here and we kiki and we have a good time. But generally, new people are not joining lives, and people are not going back to watch the live replays because, lives can be all over the place and they tend to be long. So, like I said, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, this is the only thing I'm doing regularly, and now you're telling me to get rid of it. So I don't know. So I'm going to finish through February. So we have this weekend, next Sunday. And then next Sunday may be the end of wine and design on YouTube. But like I said, we might start doing it on Instagram, or we just might end it altogether. What am I looking for? Can you go through the comments, love? Never mind. Are you going to do wine design on Instagram? Maybe, Michelle. I'm going to play around with it and see, the layout and if I can make it work. So it's a possibility. Oh no, I'm going to miss it, but I completely understand. Me too. Yeah, just go live on Instagram. It should go to Instagram. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to play. What you got to say, sugar?
Well, obviously, it's going to be a time limit.
Dude, I thought they stopped that during the pandemic.
I don't know.
Or during the height of COVID.
Oh, maybe.
But then I only need an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need longer than that. So, yeah. So I might move over to Instagram. We shall see.
I just say go for it.
Go for what? Moving it?
Do it all
Go for what, love? Moving it? What is the buzzword people use? Pivot? Yeah. Yes, I need to be flexible and pivot. Who's told you to stop so I can give them my 2 cents? Just So it's she is not white, she's mixed. So it's Playing with Lore. She has this thing called Social Stars or whatever. That's all about, social media, whether it's from a business perspective or if you want to be, personal content creator or whatever. And so I'm trying my hand at that. So that was her advice to me. And like I said, it makes sense given where people are. Because they surely are not here. I mean, my favorite people are here. Y'all are here, and I love y'all so much, but nobody else is here, at least not on my channel. So we'll see. And then we can always try something, and if it don't work, we change it back. So that's an option too. So we shall see.
We started on mukbangs.
Okay. How do mukbangs apply to Potty My Planners, love?
You plan on doing a mukbang.
Okay. That's great advice. Thanks.
And you have your plan out, plan your mukbang days.
Okay.
I do 2 or 3 days a week.
See, D'Angelo's one of these people where he feel like you could just do anything. You put anything out there, and
I'm joking.
Are you though? Because I really feel
Yeah.
like you're not.
I was just making a joke that's with the kids like now.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one? ASMR?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, just flip through planner pages.
Yes.
Okay.
And flip up stickers.
P, you only playing for 20 minutes. You right. I don't need an hour. We can make this thing in now.
Who said 20 minutes?
Michelle.
She gave me grace.
So yeah, that was my big announcement, y'all. There's not even really an announcement because I ain't decided what I'm gonna do. This looks terrible, but I'm gonna leave it. We just gonna go with it. I probably will look at it after the day anyway. So speaking of which, how are y'all planner systems going? Because mine is going straight to hell in a handbasket. Yes, hell. I mean, we see the train wreck called But While I
Best damn believe it. Train wreck.
Let's see here.
Hey, Michelle, while you talking smack, I had 12 people on last night, Sister Kate. That was good for me.
I'm proud of you, love muff.
I'm proud of myself. One thing about it, I don't need nobody else to be happy for me but me.
Okay, sir. Let's see. Do we want to put? No, it's too busy. We'll put it down here. All right, talk to the people now while I try to lay these stickers straight.
We're home by recent comments. Michelle says she changed my business. I'm changing my business to work and business. What? I'm changing my business to work and business and my work to EDC since my EDC is so small.
Gotcha.
What the fuck is EDC?
Everyday carry.
Okay. What did you ask?
I was asking how is people's planner systems working out for them. Because mine is not.
How are your planner system working, Rachel? Oh, she absolutely asking the question. So Michelle, are you and your freedom fighters gonna talk about the last Marvel movie?
Why you calling them freedom fighters?
Your peoples. Y'all talk about this Marvel movie? I've been hearing people talk about it left and right. Whoa. You would think that Marvel shit on everybody. Just so much dislike. I can't ask my spouse because, like I said, she went straight stone cold sleep on my ass.
I'm gonna rewatch it when it comes to the Fire Stick. Who are the freedom fighters?
You remember when you guys watched what's the last movie they watched?
Well, she said I'm changing my business, but that's because it was biblical in nature. I think he's talking about when we were talking about that show that was on Netflix. No. That was Midnight Mass.
Yeah, no, but we weren't talking about that. It was a movie. It was a Marvel movie that just came out. And she was saying they was going to talk about it. They was going to go live and talk about it in the biblical context behind it.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to think what movie came before this one. Was it Spider-Man?
Wakanda came out before this one.
Okay, no, it wasn't Wakanda. I think it was it Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness? I believe. Maybe. Either that or Spider-Man. It's one of the two.
Gotcha.
If you recall, y'all having a dialogue about that. I remember I said I was gonna come on and you told me y'all to talk about it, and I faded into the bushes like home.
Oh no.
Yeah, home man. Oh, you myself.
Fucking up my sticker. Goddamn, and it's okay. All right, let's try to take that off.
Don't take it off.
Yeah,
leave it, bro. Leave it.
Hush. All right, so. I need tweezers. She said we do critique Marvel movies too. Eternals. We did Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Okay, and Rachel said not too bad in terms of writing in it, but I'm not doing what I write, so it defeats the purpose. Gotcha.
Would y'all say that y'all at a place now where your planner is probably more decorative than functional? Like, can anybody honestly admit that?
I mean, I think mine definitely is, but I think that's just because we're not working in general. So I can't even really blame the planner to say, "Oh, it's not working for me," because I'm not using it.
So I'm not blaming anything that ain't living. I'm talking about I'm talking
I
about
mean, they cannot work for you though.
got you. Well, I'm talking about active planning stuff out and actually executing the plan.
Gotcha.
That's what I mean, and that's planning like me when I do my planner.
Oh Lord.
Like I execute
See,
stuff
I'm
that's in
trying to
there.
have a conversation with you, and then you go to this fictional place of you writing in the planner.
You're right. I really don't write in mine. I do more sticker
Okay.
planning.
When the last time you did it?
I'm gonna show it to you right quick.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised.
Go ahead.
You know what? It's
because I live in the house with you, love.
I got it in my safe.
Okay. Michelle said my planner is functional.
Yeah, I put mine up in the safe. I won't, if they come and take anything, they can take all your shit. But leave,
Okay.
leave my planner.
Who is they? Who's coming to take the stuff?
The same people who's in the damn movie. The 4 Black Men.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Jesus and Christ. Are y'all kids out for this? I guess it's winter break.
Yes, midwinter break.
Michelle. I guess all y'all.
Michelle said I barely use stickers. We would be surprised. LOL. And Rachel said my decorative planning is hobby, then functional. Rachel, I was thinking of getting a planner just to decorate. And she said, which is my relaxation, but I do have to do a list that I don't decorate or film about.
Exactly. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say we were planners and somebody in the face.
Okay.
Y'all can read the room.
Bruh, when I have stuff to do, I actually do make a list. When we were getting ready for that event, I made a bunch of lists. I just didn't use my planner.
What are you talking about?
Because you're talking shit. Don't be slick throwing shade. If you want to throw shade, throw it directly. I can smack the shit out of you.
She's our friend. I don't want to talk to you about her.
I thought you were talking about me. So who are you talking about?
Michelle.
D'Angelo. Whatever.
Hilarious. You got stuff straight now?
Alright. As straight as it's gonna be.
So quick question. And it's gonna be kind of off the beaten path, but just follow me for a second.
Why you got me opening perfectly good dots? It should be dots over there.
You know what? Don't worry about it.
It should be dots over there.
No, don't worry about it. Give me shit back. You picky. You're judgmental. Anyhow,
yeah, mom.
You're dead. Question for y'all. How long have y'all been living in your places of residence?
None of your damn business.
Oh my goodness. I said people.
Am I not people?
You want to answer too?
We've been here like 9 years. Might be 10 now. I think March make 10. P, don't open the dots. I'm not, child. I'm about to move on to these little things. Raz, Go Wild. I think Go Wild's in like 2 or 3 weeks. I feel like it's that first weekend in March, maybe.
Yeah.
First or second.
They begged me to come.
Oh my gosh. What is Go Wild, D'Angelo?
Planning conference.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly white folks.
So what they beg you to come for?
Nigga, because I'm still a king.
Okay.
And you want to culture appropriate, you got the king to pop in.
Okay.
You seen the footage from the last thing was that. It was like, you there? Yeah.
Sometimes I be wondering if it's actual delusion.
Between who?
With you.
Wow.
Okay. 13 years, the longest I have ever lived anywhere, even growing up.
Sure.
Raz.
Okay, 13 years for you. What about other ladies?
Give them a chance.
And like I said, it's a second part to this. I'm gonna ask. I'm just gonna get your opinion on some, or just thoughts, I guess. And with that 13 years, Raz, if you don't mind me asking, Are you buying the place? That's another question I'm asking. I want to go off and break it up.
I don't know if any of y'all are Bath and Body Works shoppers, but they're having a flash sale today.
Nobody
on that. Don't do that. On their mist.
Don't go, yeah.
Lotions, body creams, and shower gels. They're $5.95. If anybody's interested.
Let me see. We got probably 35 years. God damn.
Raz said yes, unfortunately.
Yes. Okay. All right, so peak game, right?
Why are you so loud?
I want to make sure I project. This call, I was in class earlier and she told me I work my projection. Anyhow,
where my pen at? The one you had.
It's over there.
Where?
Right now. So peak game. First of all, and tell me if you agree with me or not on this statement. Being a homeowner is full of shit. It's like they tell you, oh, you know, you grow up, it's gonna be a wonderful. Or either they project it. Well, let me say this: they make it seem as if when you become an adult, it's like the bee's knees. Then you get here to this shit, and you like this bullshit. Being a homeowner is the same. For me, would you agree, P?
Yeah, it's definitely overrated. And maybe I think to me, maybe we're not in a place, like, I feel like people, I'm going to try to articulate this well. I feel like people preach home ownership from a financial aspect of having assets and stuff. But what I don't think they do is prepare you for everything that comes along with it. So it feels more like, what's the opposite of asset? A liability.
Yes.
It feels more like a liability because there's so much you have to do to it. And I can't speak for everybody, but we were, I think, generally unprepared for it.
So,
you ain't gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
Good Lord. Okay. So from the ownership, like I said, I guess we're not in a place where it's like, oh, this is a great asset for us to have. We can leverage it and do this and do that. We're not really seeing that so much, or at least I'm not. D'Angelo does pay attention to like the value of our home and versus how much we owe and the equity and all that. I don't pay attention to that. I pay attention to how much we pay in every month and shit like that. Because I am the more right now manage our bills, stuff like that. And D'Angelo is more of our big picture thinker, more long term, if that makes sense. So for me, our house is very much a liability. I think D'Angelo looks at it a little bit more as an asset, if that makes sense. I don't know.
So just to piggyback what you said a little bit. When you said that we weren't prepared. So yes, I think initially people tell you, oh, you should have what's I think the typical number is like 10,000 saving yours in a savings account.
I had one. I'm sorry, I interrupted you, but I want to correct what you just said because you said people say. I ain't never heard people say. I had one person. There was this white family that I used to babysit for years. And they told me, because I love their home, and I used to tell them all the time that I was going to buy their house because it was just beautiful. And they told me that their house was a money pit. And I did not want it. That it might look nice and shit, but home ownership is not always cracked up to be. And they told me, do not buy a house until you have $10,000 saved in the bank for you to just randomly replace a roof. And that's $10,000 that's not for anything else, that you can have solely just for that particular home repair. And that was all I ever got about home ownership.
Yeah, so the purpose is cut you off. That's what you heard, and what you heard was just viable. I in my extensive researching and
oh my gosh,
extensive reading and looking at multiple people talk about it.
Just let the man lie. Go ahead.
I don't lie. I tell the truth. People say all the time that they want you to to typically have about 10,000-15,000 saved up in your they call it like a nest egg or some shit.
What people though, baby? Because when we did research, when we were getting ready to buy our house, I did all the legwork, if you recall, the paperwork and the preparation and stuff. That was all me. I never saw that anywhere.
Did you
I never saw anywhere where anybody was telling you should have a certain amount of money saved.
Did you go on
outside
YouTube
of the 3 to 5% for your down payment?
You go on YouTube and Google?
Okay, D'Angelo.
I'm asking
Go ahead.
you.
You know what? Talk to your friends. Talk to your friends. Let me do what I'm doing.
Ooh, and you also my research you did. That was immediately you just said it 10 years ago. This new damn time.
Okay.
So yeah, those people.
But if it's new shit that you're finding, it still wasn't a resource to you because it didn't help you in the home buying process.
No, it's not new material. It's just I amassed this information about 5 years ago.
Okay.
Probably
so it still wasn't information that was helpful to you in the home buying process.
What are we talking about? Can you do my
Sure, go ahead. Like I said, talk to your friends. Go ahead.
The rudeness. Anyway, so kind of like what my white people were saying, it is a bunch of bullshit. Everything that's up in your house, you got to pay for it. And on top of that, you got to have trustworthy people who gonna do the job in the correct manner. Nigga, we don't got so much shit fixing our home that went back to being broke or went back to the same status, if not worse than what it was prior to. If
that's because D'Angelo's in charge of repairs.
I be trying so hard not to just spaz out at times. Y'all don't understand.
Is it not true? Are you not in charge of repairs?
Yes, I am very much in charge of repairs.
Yes.
But it's not because I'm in charge of repairs. It's so
I just feel like you don't vet your people properly. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. What's properly?
You got a comment.
No. What's properly? You want to go there? So what's properly?
So the dude who claimed he fixed our basement, that was just going off of your mama's recommendation. You had never seen any of this man's work. You never got any examples of stuff that he had done or anything. Mm-hmm. It was solely off your mama's recommendation. Mm-hmm. The guy who did our bathroom, mm-hmm. That was because Kevin worked with him. Well, Kevin's not a carpenter. This is something that Kevin just got into. Kevin barely did electric. All I'm saying is just going off of these people's recommendations is maybe not so much. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
So go ahead.
Okay. If I was gonna, and you got a lot of comments and stuff you need to read, but like if I was vetting, like Erica has had a lot of stuff done in her house. Mm-hmm. So if it's been done by the same person, then I have multiple examples of the work that he's done. It's like the plumber guy that I had come out look at the hot water heater. I was familiar with his work because we had used him several times at the school that I was working at. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's having an experience. You know, I feel like he was properly vetted because I was very familiar with what he had done. It wasn't just one person saying, hey, you should check this person out.
So how that miscommunication work out for you?
First of all, he came and he did what we needed him to do.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. He was going to come back to do something additional, but the man said he threw out his back or some shit like that.
Boy, I think the biggest lie Metro
told us that when he came.
Okay, all right. So who else should come out here?
I ain't have nobody else come out here.
Come my head, come fix and seek enough.
Did you hear what you just said?
I said me.
The plumber you had. Yes, because Brandy gave you a recommendation that had done work for her.
Nope, it wasn't Brandy.
It was Brandy. Brandy told you to get the number. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what? No. You know what? Y'all are his friends, Michelle.
She pointed me to the right person and said, hey, bro, you might want to talk to my man. I said, okay, bet. And bro was like, hey, bro, I got you. Talk to this cat right here. Bet, bro.
I'm gonna go through people's comments and then you can.
So I can't see.
Mm-hmm. So Brad said 13 years, as long as she's ever lived anywhere. Michelle said 35. She said they own their house. Brad said I miss apartment living from time to time. Adulting is ghetto. Michelle said that. Once you own your house and don't have to pay for anything but taxes and insurance and the occasional fix. That's another thing too. Ownership is a lie too, because even once the house is paid for, you can never actually own the land because if you don't pay your taxes on it, they're going to come take it. Therefore, ownership is some bullshit. That's just my personal opinion. Unlike a car,
that has HOA,
Yeah.
and they can low key come take your shit too.
Because unlike a car, like you can pay for a car and own
That
it
bitch
outright,
yours.
and it's yours. Even though you have taxes every year,
No
you
problem.
not paying your taxes doesn't mean that they can come take your car. But with home ownership, yes, they can come take your land if you don't pay the taxes on it. So low key ownership is a lie in general.
Bullshit.
But Brad said, I agree with both of you, Piatra and D'Angelo. I think that the cost of living now, I wouldn't buy a house. That was Michelle. It will make your retirement easier when you own your house. Maybe I can agree with that, I guess, because your expenses will be lower.
Not necessarily. So let me piggyback on that comment. So if you're retired and you have your home, now you're on a fixed income. Now I can tell you the problem with the fixed income. My grandma went through this issue. Is not only you're gonna be preyed on by these vultures out here, but you're also so it's like you're more susceptible to just doing the normal wear and tear repairs on the home. Like we said, the roof, you can have brand new roof. If you, I think a roof average about, I think man told me like 10, 15 years, something like that. If you live long enough time, go past that roof, or something was to happen and it's not covered by your insurance, you have to pay for that roof. Like it's pros and cons to it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love the fact you have more space. I love the fact that you don't. I can't speak for everybody. For us personally, we don't pay more for the amount of space we have. We pay a lot less than what you would typically pay for an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
You can't run about sitting on your car outside. If there is, you can go pop their ass real quick.
We've lived in the hood, y'all.
It's different nuances to everything. So let me say this too. Also blessed and highly favored that we are homeowners that that we are able to own property. But with that being said, I'm saying with that being said, I've been thinking about, and Pietro already know this, selling the property, because no matter what but we sell property now, we're going to have gain regardless because of what we pay for the property. But sell the property, take the funds, and just go and do hood rat shit for how long we can do hood rat shit for, and then come back and reestablish ourselves. I don't think about it though. Every time I come in this office, I see all these planners and these different books. I'm like, this shit gotta go somewhere. I don't put this shit in the stores.
Well, we will minimize.
Oh yeah, well we have to.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely have to. But anyway, that's just what I be thinking about. And Michelle, I never said you my friend. Applesauce.
To D'Angelo's point, yes, I am not the long-term thinker, because Michelle, I see what you said about you can take an additional money out of retirement. Like, I am not the long-term thinker. I am very much more the present and the now. So I actually wholly support this idea of us selling the house and getting an RV and going to live our best life. But I know that eventually those monies are going to run out, and you are going to have to figure it out. But I feel like you kind of deal with that shit when the time comes.
See, Pietro's way of thinking is very stressful for me at times.
But I also think a lot of things in life give you a false sense of security. I think employment and jobs give you a false sense of security, because that shit could end at any time without notice, and they just let your ass go.
Yeah, business just shut down tomorrow, because whatever happened, it don't matter. They don't care about what you got going on.
Yeah, and
because Social Security, I think for sure thing for us. It ain't gonna happen the way it's going these days. When we get up in age, Michelle, you tell us, because you there. You ain't getting no Social Security check. The way things going nowadays.
Yeah. Like D'Angelo and I were just talking. There was a post that came up. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, maybe. But it was from 5 years ago on Facebook. And me, D'Angelo, Sean, and Linda had gone to the movies to see Wakanda, the first one. And Black Panther. I'm sorry. Thank you. And I was telling him, I was like, that was just 5 years ago. Life is so fucking different now than it was 5 years ago. I just feel like a lot of shit that kicked to you it's very much a false sense of security. And I just, I ain't gonna fall subjected to it.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I might regret that shit when I'm 80, but especially since we ain't gonna have no kids to fall back on. But
That's not true though.
YOLO. People out here building some badass cardboard houses.
They are.
What you say?
They also keep your bitches in too. I let you know right now. I'm dead ass serious. A lady had a nice ass setup, and they came and knocked all that lady shit down. This lady had a shower on her thing.
Wow.
She had a TV shit. Man, that shit was nice. I'm like, how did you come design a room for me? This shit look nice. And she was on the streets, and she had been there for however long, and folks came and knocked this shit, lady shit, threw all that shit in the trash in her face, and I'm like, damn. Yeah. Like you said, the false sense of security, because she had been there for however long to be able to establish herself there, and it's been cool until it wasn't cool.
Yeah. Michelle said you can sell your home when you retire and downsize. My opinion is y'all are too young for that, maybe 40 or 45. Michelle, we is knocking on 40 door. D'Angelo will be 38 this year, and I'll be 36. 40 will be here before you know it. So I am not dependent on Social Security. I have a pension when I worked for the government, a 457B plan, and a 401k and a Roth.
Who's that, Michelle? Of course. All right, so Michelle, I would say this for yourself. You are very well prepared for her
future.
Well, I was going to say her age now, but for senior citizen life that you currently going to go into. With that being said, though,
can you tell Chance it's not too late? Tell her I got her.
Okay.
But I also think Michelle is the exception, not the rule.
I just want to say that.
At least, and that might have a lot to do with your upbringing too, though, Michelle. Because I will say, I don't feel like, and I can only speak for my upbringing. I won't speak for yours, D'Angelo. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like we were prepared for these types of things. Nope. Like D'Angelo and I have both had 401ks. We have pulled from them, and like mine, I depleted mine completely. My shit only had like $1,000 in it.
It's so embarrassing.
But first of all, it's not embarrassing.
Not you. I'm talking about Michelle.
Whatever. Because like the first job that I had, we didn't have a 401k. And then the second, because I've only had 2 real jobs in my life. And then the second job that I had, I wasn't actually putting into my 401k. So it was just what the job was contributing. And so when I pulled it, like I said, it was like $1,000. But stuff like planning for retirement and stuff like that, that was not stuff that we were taught. Even credit and stuff. Like when I went to college, the first thing you got was credit card offers. Even the refund money and shit that you got back. I feel like there are so many things they could teach you for you to be better set up for life. But I didn't get that information. D'Angelo didn't get that information. And yes, I feel like it's your parents' responsibility to do it. But even the school system don't teach you none of that shit. Like, it's just...
I can tell you for me.
It's unfortunate. And it is what it is. Yeah. You have to get out here. You have to learn it. And there's generally some lumps and bumps and shit along the way. But you eventually figure it out. Some people don't ever figure it out. But I would say that you were set up nicely, Michelle. And not all of us were.
I can tell you right now, me growing up, we were surviving. like when I tell you we was in survival mode, and my mama has her what is it, master's or bachelor's? I think she had her master's.
I don't know about that. I thought she had her bachelor's.
She got her bachelor's. Anyway, she graduated from college. She got her I think she had her master's. Okay. But anyway, like I said, she don't have multiple, good jobs. She a business owner, all this kind of stuff. But the lifestyle that we grew up in, it was never a moment of let me sit down and explain this to y'all. Let me tell y'all how this thing go. It was fast living. It was go. It was trying to survive. It was trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? We was always in hustle survival mode. So, like P said, by the time I learned about half this shit, nigga, I was damn near 30. And I was like, what? I didn't know. Real talk, I didn't know what the fucking 401k was until I got a real job. And I didn't get a real job until I was in my 20s. You get what I'm saying? Like even then, I still had no knowledge of what the fuck it was. Until later on, after I had a job for a while.
Yeah.
And by that time, it was like, shit, if I had known this from the very start, I would have did this, you know what I mean? Like, it's different. It's a different train of thought that would went to a lot of the things that help shape these things, like you said, Michelle, when you try to prepare for the long run. And I also can say this right here, too. I can't speak for P on this, but from my perspective, my grandparents lived to be a nice, ripe old age. My grandfather, my grandmama lived off my granddaddy. And, well, Social Security, they got Social Security checks. my granddad also had a pension with the business that company that he worked for back in the day. I know nowadays a lot of businesses don't necessarily do pension. I know I used to have a pension, and they got rid of our pension once we got bought out. This and that third. So that's a whole other thing. And so yes. Anyway, so it's just a lot of different, like I said, education of knowledge or whatever. That I think we definitely miss as younger people.
Yeah.
But and I don't know if y'all recall either, but we grew up right there in that. We was in that pocket where the internet wasn't popping like that, so you didn't know what to look for, or you didn't know what Google one of the things where you just look stuff up on your own. By the time that shit came around, we grown like we are now. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So Raz said, "Do what makes you happy. Life is short." That's my motto.
Yeah.
Michelle said, "Agree, Raz. We can't take it with us." Facts. Also, if you want to invest with catch-up funds, you can to help you have a better retirement when you get older. And so that is a plan, definitely, Michelle. Once we, in my head, once Potty Mouth Planners gets popping and everything, for us to, put money away for retirement. Yeah. We might be putting money away for life insurance too, because we also can't get anybody to insure us. Again, another false sense of security, because we had life insurance through our jobs. And it's like, okay, when you leave, then you just, get your own that you're paying out of pocket. And then they hit you with, nope, you're fat. You fat, black, and ugly. Nope.
Well, ain't nobody talking
about. But, sorry. Yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So definitely plan to prepare for all those things. And Michelle said, I teach the kids finances for this reason. I want them to invest early so they can retire early and with $1 million or more. Yeah. Pension is better than 401k.
It is.
Rachel said, I'm cooking and listening, but save your own life insurance. Yeah. Yeah, that will likely be our plan. Fortunately, D'Angelo still has insurance because of the long-term disability. So there's like a life insurance portion that comes with that. But like, I don't have anything right now. And so if I kick the bucket, I'm going to be leaving him stuck. And I feel terrible about that. But he know to just bury me in the backyard and say I ran away.
Oh, Killmonger.
Yeah, he gonna bury me with my ancestors. Anyway.
that swampy cigar water. I'm like, no. Do what you want.
Michelle said, I'm doing a talk on retirement in April, and I'm going to bring up these points. Yeah, definitely. Like even in my head, I feel like, and I thought about it, but of course, I'm a great ideator. I come up with ideas. I can't necessarily execute on them, because I think somebody should really come up with a financial literacy curriculum and pitch it to school districts. Yes. Yeah, because this is not stuff that's taught. Like I can remember being in elementary school and I was in this after school programming. Like it was not part of our regular school programming, but it was called Life Skills for Girls. And it was about etiquette and shit. When they could have been teaching us, granted it was elementary school, but they could have been teaching us about finances and stuff, but they were not. It was literally etiquette classes. I enjoyed it. I ain't knocking it. I'm just saying we need more options.
But also, I tell you this right here, like kind of just people were saying about school system.
Sean, don't come on here with all your hate, player.
I guarantee you, if you get you a analog clock and show it to some of these young folks, they can tell you what time it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's that like schools like to the point where I'm trying to figure out what the hell they be learning stuff. I feel like they be learning complicated ways to do math problems.
True. Yep. Michelle said, yeah, if you have a high yield savings, put the money in there. Most people have overpaid their life insurance value unless they have whole life. I've been thinking of doing a 1 Saturday a month on life skills to high schoolers and college students. I think that would be amazing, Michelle. Like you said, college students too. Mm-hmm. If the biggest piece of advice I would give a college student is do not take all those credit card offers that they are going to send you. If you have refund money back, do not blow it. Like, don't do it. Michelle, set yourself up for success.
And let me ask y'all a question. How is it not predatory lending?
Oh, with the credit cards?
Yes. Because those same college kids that you offer credit cards to, if they were to go out and try to get an apartment in their name, firsthand people, they're going to tell you.
No.
You ain't got nothing established. Mm-hmm. You ain't got no credit, no nothing. Yeah. But you'll get that same kid a $20,000 credit card and say, hey, don't worry about paying us right now. the first month interest free. You just looking at $20K.
They ain't giving you $20K though.
But
they ain't giving you that
saying.
much. Yeah.
Still.
But
they gonna give you $1,000. You can be paying $20K to pay that motherfucker off. The interest rate gonna be so fucked up on that thing.
Yeah. But that's why one thing we try to do with the kids is teach them things that we didn't know. And it's even stuff we don't know now. Like I have a friend who I feel like her grandfather did a very good job of educating her and setting her up financially. Like he and his wife, her grandparents, they bought property. That was kind of their thing after retirement and stuff. Yeah, they was real estate. Thank you. They bought investment properties and rented them out. And they actually put properties in her name and in her brother's name. So they had these things, and their mama's name. So they had these things once they got older that was already generating income for them. And it again, just setting them up for success.
Not only that though, show them what the game was.
Yeah.
So show them how to maintain these things and how take care of the business or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
like you said, at a young age, her and P same age. She own what, 3 properties now, if not 4.
I don't know. She sold one here.
Yeah.
She owns a duplex in Miami, and then the one she's living in.
Yeah.
So I guess that's technically 3 because duplex counts as 2. So it's 2 income sources. How?
I said she has owned.
Oh, has owned. Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Credit cards are the devil. I actually don't agree with that. I think credit cards can be really useful. Like even now, I'm still learning about, especially on the business side, getting cards that have like really good points and stuff like that. Because you can earn, you can make your money work for you in terms of the points and rewards and stuff that you get, the cash back. Yeah, stuff like that. But them highest interest rates and shit. Mm-hmm. So if you ain't prepared to pay it off, then it kind of becomes a lose-lose situation. But yeah, so I don't think they're the devil. I think there's just an education piece that goes along with it that a lot of us are missing. So yeah.
And I think too, the rat race of how life's set up. When you learn these things early on, when you in the learning, state of mind. When you get out here to become this ghetto ass adulting, you just running.
Yeah.
And you don't get time to sit down, learn from you, learn and think shit through like you need to. Unless you live in the country, like our primary care doctor, because she'll tell you in a minute we live a spacey, sprocket life, and she lives.
I forgot about the house in Cairo.
No,
because she owns that now.
So remember, all right. So you said the one she sold, Cairo. No, you didn't say K-Roll. So
I didn't say K-Roll.
So 5.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But anyway, y'all, it made me think about we said out in the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, K-Roll is slow living.
All right, y'all. This is what I got. This is my spread. I think this is the most decorative spread I have done in this planner. I don't know. I guess it competes with this. Yeah, this is definitely more decorative. Yeah. But yep, this is what we got.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks real good.
Thank you, love.
I have my input in there. You can tell my influences.
Yeah.
It looks good though.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't put your sister and nephew coming on Saturday, but I forget what her name is. Okay. But anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Y'all got anything else? Any final thoughts before I wrap this thing up? Shit, I just pinched myself.
I got a question.
Fuck, yeah.
You see, like kids from playing children, right?
What's your question?
So I have a nephew that's supposed to come Saturday. First time meeting his nephew. Never met him in my life. I think he's like 10, I want to say.
Oh shit, my phone back to go dead too.
Whatever case may be. So he's having some issues in school. I don't know what issues are. But we're gonna play some video games and I guess and try to meet each other and learn each other. What y'all think?
What he has is an estranged sister who he is just starting to build somewhat of a relationship with, who has it's a bunch of them. He's starting to build a relationship with one of them. Who has a son that is going through life and, struggling, having some bumps along the way. And so she reached out to D'Angelo to see, if he could be a positive male influence in the boy's life. My only thing about that, I was like, she don't even know you. She don't know if you a positive influence. She don't know what kind of stuff you're gonna be telling this boy or teaching this boy. I just found it very odd. I would not ask a person that I don't know. And yes, y'all could be siblings, but I have a sibling that I don't really know. And so I wouldn't be asking somebody I don't know to help me or give input with rearing my child. Because I don't know what kind of person you are. And on top of it, he and I don't have kids. She don't know why we don't have kids. Like, we could literally hate children, but you have asked. You have asked this man to give input on your child. I just don't understand that. Rad said, just curious, where is his father? D'Angelo don't know. D'Angelo. I don't know nothing. So I want to tell you, D'Angelo don't know this little boy's name.
Yes, I do.
He don't know how old this little boy is. What's his name?
I gotta look it up again.
Okay, D'Angelo know this little boy's name. He don't know how old the little boy is.
I think I'm
none of that. Name real quick. Like, literally, this is the last time you talked to these sisters was it was like shortly after we got married. Because remember, Delilah and Latia came to the wedding. And then the fallout happened, let's say even a year after we got married. And we've been married almost 15 years. So D'Angelo hasn't talked to these people. There was like a 14-year gap of not talking to these people. And like I said, now him and some of the siblings are trying to reconnect. I will say this one is the most active in trying to spend time with him and rebuild their relationship, which I can appreciate.
But it also be me too, though, because I realize my own flaws. I ain't shit sometimes.
I got you.
People call me like, "What's up?"
But that's the thing too. She don't even know that you ain't shit sometimes. But anyway, so it's just, I just think it's fucking weird. Yes, but whatever. So D'Angelo don't know where his daddy at. He don't know what the story is. None of this. It's all gonna be a surprise come Saturday. Rachel said, Lord, I'm going to miss these lives. Great conversations. We'll still have the conversations in some shape or form. We're gonna figure it out. Rad said, I don't think it would. Rad said, I don't think it would hurt to have another male figure in his life. It definitely wouldn't. What I'm saying is, you don't know this man.
Rad,
that is what I'm saying.
What she know? She said, I got a handsome man's brother over there.
He could be a woman beater. Like, you don't know any of this.
She know you.
You can't. What's your point?
She know I ain't been up on you.
She's met me twice? She don't even know me. She's met me twice.
She know you got fiery loins. And she know that I ain't know I'm over here put hands on you unless you put hands back on me.
So again, even if that's the case, so you want your son to be around these toxic ass domestic violent people? That's all I'm saying. And she don't even know him. I would not go to a stranger saying, hey, I would love for you to come in and be a influence in my child's life. And I don't even, and she's religious. D'Angelo cussed like a goddamn sailor. Like what?
Michelle religious?
That girl always talking about going to church.
Michelle my best friend. And she religious. God damn it. Sick of this shit.
That's all I'm saying. I would want it to be somebody that I know a little bit better.
I will say this though.
That's all I'm saying.
Forget everything people talking about. I'll say this though. My sense of humor is different, and everybody don't joke with it. I hope she can joke with it. I don't think she's ever got full-fledged my sense of humor, and it can get dark. It can get very other places at times. So
that's all I'm saying.
But I am a good person.
Like, we got a bag of illegal substances on the kitchen counter right now. Like, for anybody to walk in our house to see. That's all I'm saying. You just don't know this man.
Hey, hold on. My mom used to go to church all the time. That nigga ain't goddamn religious like that.
Red says, I commend anyone trying to reestablish relationships that are strained. Yeah, like I said, I give her credit for that she is putting forth an effort more so than any of the other ones, I would say.
You ain't called it. We ain't called it.
I know. Yeah. Because my effort sucks. Whatever. But she is putting forth effort, and I give her that. I'm just saying, I wouldn't just assume because biologically you're my brother that you're a good person because you came from the same daddy, and if you know your daddy ain't shit, it's a chance your brother might not be shit either. But whatever.
She might think her daddy ain't shit.
How could she not?
That's her
That nigga
experience.
look like he ain't shit.
Her experience with her papa was different. Might be experience than me.
Oh, okay. LOL, but maybe she can sense something. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
The universe,
the Holy Ghost.
The universe works in mysterious ways. That takes a lot of soul searching and forgiveness. Okay.
What forgiveness?
Y'all say. I think Rad's talking about the mending estranged relationships.
Oh. Well, I don't get that still, Raz, because I ain't do shit for nobody to forgive me.
They daddy is the problem. He's a toxic ass, bald headed ass, old ass nigga.
What's this? See, Beatrice.
Oh, I hold grudges. I don't let shit go.
She's a petty nigga.
And I hold grudges more for the people I love than I do for myself. So seeing as how he has wronged my husband, that nigga will never be okay in my book.
That nigga ain't never wronged me. I'm straight.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
whatever you say, love. But anyway, that's all we got. So I guess we're gonna end on that note. But we will be back here next Sunday for what might be our last wine and design. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out.
If
we'll have some actual alcohol.
If we do this thing early enough Saturday, y'all might get the recap Saturday, or y'all might get it Sunday. I might save it for Sunday. That way we can leave off with a bang.
Can it be the same people on Saturday?
Yeah, but it won't be the same vibe.
Whatever. Anyway,
I think it's gonna be pretty good. I don't know how little boy.
Good morning. I don't know who that is. Michelle said P said she don't care about that. Not at all. Not one iota. Michelle went and spit on him if he was on fire.
Don't be like P.
Yes, Rachel, we're gonna drink some wine.
She ain't gonna do no damn wine.
We are. I'm putting in my planner to buy some wine.
She gonna lie to y'all.
Michelle said she'll have her water. I'm gonna have some of that too. Ashawn said maybe the daddy is worse than the thoughts of D. Could be.
Huh?
Let's go out with a bang. Yes, ma'am, Rachel. I prefer wine and design.
I don't get that.
She's saying that maybe what she might think of you is still better than what his daddy actually is.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I mean, but I also be a fucked up ass nigga. Like, real shit. I am rehabilitated. Oh, I ain't one thing.
I will kick you in your teeth.
I am a rehabilitated black man. So
yeah, we were all young and dumb for a time.
Yeah, for a while. Told you I had my first real job till I was 20-something years old.
Anyway, all right. I love you guys. I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your evening. And bruh, I'm trying to do an outro. I'm gonna stab him in his hand and he keep beating on this desk. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a amazing rest of your evening. Have a great week. We'll see y'all back here Saturday for But Why Live at 8 p.m. Sunday for Wine and Design at 6 p.m. Y'all be good. Love you guys.
Love you. Peace.
Peace. You can't even see my peace. Peace. Anyway, bye y'all.
Yeah, small hands.
That makes the best teacher one with experience. Could be. Charlie, nothing small about my hands. This little fat pouch right here, it drives me so crazy.
Let me see.
Because it's like an extra 2 pounds on my hand.
Just
right
make it
there.
slit and put it like a kangaroo pouch.
Yeah, just a kiss ass.
Put your plastics in there.
Have a great evening. Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Your debit card.
Kiss ass. Who you get on my